Hello there, this is Matt, and in today's video we are going to be talking about spending and what spending does to your mental health and the amount of stress that it can cause you. Now, this is simple. A lot of people know that the amount of spending that you have translates to the amount of debt that you have, amount of credit that you have, and the amount of stress that you have. But a lot of people don't realize that when they're spending so much money, when they get that first paycheck and they go out and spend all of it, they don't look into the future because they're just happy at that moment. But what you need to realize is that your spending is tied to your stress levels and your credit and your debt. So you need to make sure that you have that spending checked. So today I'm going to cover many different topics about your spending and what you can do to improve it, to bring it down, decrease your stress levels, more importantly, your debt and credit card debt. That's the most important part of it. Credit is so important. So let's get into the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button so as many people can see this as possible. So the first thing that I need to cover is what happens to you when you spend too much. Well, the first thing that happens is that if the amount of spending that you have doesn't match how much you make, you end up incurring debt. And debt gets bigger and bigger over time because of interest rates. So you need to watch for that debt that's getting bigger and bigger, and watch for your interest rates. And interest rates can also be lowered with the use of credit cards, your credit score. So later on, I'll make a video about credit cards and how you can increase your credit score. But right now, what you need to understand is that if you have a better credit score, you pay less interest. And a lot of people know this, but a lot of other people who are just getting started, they don't understand that a better credit score, let's say above 725, can save you an incredible amount of money. So what you can do, improve that credit score and bring down the amount of level that your debt is going up every month, and decrease that credit card bill. That will automatically reduce your debt, and it will lead to a reduced stress level. So those three things are tied into each other: debt, credit, and stress levels. So watch for those three things. If you can reduce one of them, you can automatically reduce the other two. So if you get started today, you can simply reduce your credit card debt just by a little. You will reduce your stress level just by a little. It feels great to go and make that payment so you don't have anything left in there for it to get more interest on it. So what are the things that you could do to reduce your spending and in return decrease your debt? One of the first things is that you could start saving money on the things that you buy. Now, a lot of us, guilty as charged over here, we go out and buy more more expensive things. And just because something is more expensive doesn't relate to the quality of it. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you're just paying for the brand. But let's say you go to the grocery store. You see something that's more expensive than the other, but they both have the same functionality. Right now, if you are in debt and you need to be saving money, forget about the functionality of it, really. Forget about everything. If one of them is more expensive than the other, go for the cheaper one. Why? Because if you can save $3 or $4 on that one item, you're buying, let's say, 50 items. That day, you could be saving $50. If you go shopping every 2 weeks, you could be saving over $100 a month. Over a year, you could be saving $1,200. It's just these simple things that you could save a lot of money on. The other thing is subscriptions. Now, subscriptions account for an incredible amount of money lost by everyone. I know it seems like a little amount of money. You pay $8 to $10 a month, and it's just not that much. You think about it, over a year you're paying that one subscription $100. You got 10 subscriptions, you're paying $1,000. So $1,000 here, another $1,200 saved at the grocery store, that's $2,200. And trust me, there are a lot of little things that you could find that you could save a lot of money on. They're very simple. You just have to downgrade it a little for just a little bit, and you could save so much money as a result. So what I always say is that if you are living at a lower level for just a couple of months or a couple of years, at the end of it, you will succeed. The goal is to be wealthy, not rich. Also, not to look rich. Wealthy is really what you can achieve, or let's put it this way. Wealthy is how long you can survive with the amount of money that you have right now. Being rich, you could have $1 million, but if your spending is $100,000 a month, you're only rich for what, 9 months? That's it, 9 or 10 months. But you need to make sure that you understand the difference between looking rich, and being wealthy. Being wealthy could be you spending $1,000 a month and you could live on it for 40 years. That's being wealthy. It's having that financial stability that's important. So make sure that you are able to reduce the amount of spending that you have, and what that could lead to is less stress, and that clear-mindedness as a result of less stress could mean a life-changing difference. So cover all those things that I told you. Watch the other videos that I have that will definitely help you get to that level of financial freedom. Also, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I will make a video about it, or you could leave your you can go to my website, leave your contact information. I will personally contact you about any questions that you have. I'm here to help you, and it's better that you ask questions and I can provide that free information that you need. So as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to watch the next video. Thank you.